Tana deber Rabbi Ishmael. They taught in the yeshiva of Rabbi Ishmael. Bischar yukachna me'at mayim zachu lebe'era shel Miriam. Because Avraham Avinu, upon seeing these guests, he didn't know they were angels. He thought they were regular Arabs walking in the street, walking in the desert. He said, why don't you come to my tent? Let me give you some water. Hashem says, you give people water, you support them, you see that their legs are filthy dirty, maybe they're thirsty, it's a scorcher out there. And especially that day where Avraham greeted the guests, it was the hottest day ever in history. And Hashem did it purposely because He doesn't want to infringe guests to Avraham Avinu. We know the whole story. So it was very hot. So what does Avraham say? Maybe I could give you some water. Maybe you're very thirsty. Hashem says, oh, you support a person you don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give your Jewish people, descendants, many years later, a well called Be'er of Miriam. Before we continue, what do we learn from this? Avraham Avinu was doing it anyway, wasn't he? Every guest that Avraham Avinu sees, he says, let me give you some water, let me give you some room and board. Avraham Avinu was doing it anyway. But even if you're doing something anyway, Hashem gives you the merit. I'm reading Tehillim anyway throughout the day. So why is Hashem giving me merit just to add a name? I'm doing it anyway. Hashem looks at every single detail. Avraham Avinu, his whole mission, his project was Gemilut Hasadim. Perpetuating Hashem's name. How? Via the channel of Gemilut Hasadim, of kindness, of doing good by people, supporting people, cleaning their feet, giving them something to drink. Avraham Avinu goes out of his way, 99 years old, on a scorcher day, he runs to get the bakar, to get the cow, to give them tongue with mustard. That's what Avraham Avinu is thinking about, really? The third day of your Brit Milah, that's what you're thinking about? Yes, why not? This guy is hungry, maybe I could support him. This guy is hungry, maybe I could feed him. Hashem says, because of that, your Jewish people, your children will get a be'er for 40 years in the desert. You see how far our love for another person extends? Hashem remembers that for dorei dorot, for generations upon generations.